I held a meeting with our foot soldiers. These are our cleaners, the road gangs, the market gangs, and these are very, very useful women and men who are manning the cleanliness of Gulu city. They are under us, council pay them, but the payment that they receive is something very meager, which is not commensurate to their work. We as council, we are looking forward to see that something should be, a top-up should be made on their payment in the next future. Council actually has already put in the budget, just that some small increment be put on their payment, so that to appreciate their great work. These are men and women who actually made Gulu to be the cleanest city in the country. For us, we don't take that for granted, and we appreciate them. We are so grateful, and we shall from time to time engage with them, so that as the political leadership, I understand what they are going through, especially as we go towards the festivity. The festive periods, normally you find that the urban centers, becomes crowded, so many businesses. So we need to prepare as we go for festive period, so that in terms of cleanness in town. So normally in every year I engage with them, we chat and we find their challenges. There's some of their challenges are very, very important that we need our immediate attention, especially on the SOPs. The SOPs that were given to them, some don't have gloves, but those one will be addressed immediately, because that affects their life. We are going to provide all those equipment as soon as possible, immediately actually.
In terms of the markets that you have within the
now in La Ropage, we have several markets. The main one is Gulu main market, and we have some other markets that are on PPP arrangement, that is a private partner arrangement, like Chereleno, Chupa Changer, and the other markets. Lalia is a council market. Our major emphasis now on this market is the markets that are located outside the business centers need to actually be supported, so that people who sell like cassava, whatever, there is no need bringing cassava all the way from Onyama to Gulu main market. Especially the real farmers. The farmers actually should be accessed by the vendors in the main market for those produce. So we are going to beef up improve the structures in Onyama main market, in terms of we are going to put solar lights in those markets. Even Chereleno, we shall put solar lights. The Lia and the rest, we are going to put solar lights in those markets. Just that we kickstart. We actually improve businesses within those particular markets. Those markets are growth in the growth areas are actually very productive, in the sense that if we stimulate growth in those markets, it's going to generate council a lot of revenue in terms of the number of vendors in the market. There are some vendors who are now they cannot walk on a daily basis to main market. Some of them may, for convenience, actually get space in those other markets that are nearest to them. We are building up a lockups at Agonga market, which is 160 under PP arrangement. It is a council land. We are building that. The contract, actually the developers are now raising walls. Others have already roofed. Even at Chukudi, we are also building up markets. Our major emphasis is to create markets within the division, so that we attract business. We stimulate growth in those the peri-urban areas. We've really realized that the issues surrounding Gulu main market were numerous. As just from the beginning, when we assumed leadership, there were several problems that we could not address within these short times in office. You know, we are also hit by COVID-19, which affected some of our operation. The fire extinguishers actually installed in the main market were insufficient. They're less. Others need to be serviced. We are going to service them, and we are going to install more, so that we provide security in terms of fire outbreak. And in terms of fire outbreak, we have already started construction of the accessibility, so that access is not only one way. Because previously, market, you could only access from from the main entrance and then exit from the other side. But on the northern part is completely dated. There's no access. You have to come down. You have to move backward. So we have built up a staircase there that will help now in terms of fire or in terms of any emergency. People can now get out of the market easily, or even access in terms of accessibility. We have committed. We are going to put more staircases so that our market is easily accessible to all vendors and to all the buyers, the customers.